And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Kassarian,
And this is Tekrin.
and we are getting started today with Thaumcraft. So, how do you get started with Thaumcraft in the new version? Well, that's pretty simple. We need to craft ourselves a basic wand, which would be an iron-capped wooden wand, which is 2 iron caps and a stick. Iron caps are made with iron nuggets or ore berries. Nick, did we remember to bring iron with us?
Nope, but I remembered to bring my wand.
Oh. Can you get some more iron for me?
Here's that. Here's that.
Ah, thank you. See,
I'm just kind of a pack mule, and then there's sticks in the chest behind you, which by the way, the place that we're actually living in, we actually used a open blocks item called a building guide. Was it?
Which, if I'm fast enough on my NEI, I can actually pull it up. Do you remember the days of TMI, by the way? It's just glass around a torch.
TMI was bad.
You know, but it was the best we had when we were using it. That's the thing.
I realize, but it still pushes me. It still pushes me the wrong way.
Yeah. So, alright, let's get ourselves a stick. I see Nick made a pocket crafting table for himself.
Yes, I did. Because I enjoy pocket crafting tables.
And, see, my inventory is usually too full to use the stupid things.
Yeah, see, I usually keep my inventory generally about a third to a fourth
You gave me a
empty.
wooden wand. There, have it back.
Thank you.
So, we discovered something else pretty cool. I need 2 more paper.
No, the paper should be in there.
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
Which is, or I need 1 more because the server's lagging, and we're going to be attempting to fix that probably tonight, tomorrow morning-ish.
Yes, because we hate the lag just as much as everyone else.
It actually makes it really hard to play. So let's get some blank patterns. We're going to get about 6 of them. And this is something cool that we discovered. Or not. Let's see. Let's go to uses of...
Nope.
Yep, I just discovered that.
You forgot the string,
Oh, the string.
which I happen to have just put in there for you.
Awesome. Okay, now we can get some books, and let me make a few more blank patterns. I don't need more sticks, actually. So this is a nice way of getting yourself some books.
If you do not have any cows.
Exactly. Now, we happen to have plenty of rotten flesh.
But we just happen to like doing it this way because we also have plenty of wood. And we've both been playing Agrarian Skies way too much, and so we happen to have a lot of experience making these.
So we get ourselves some 6 books, and we're just going to get ourselves some bookshelves.
I do not need a bookshelf.
Oh, well, I just made an extra one. And I'm going to place my bookshelf down and give it a whack with my wand. You picked it up, I believe.
Yes, I did. There's your Thaumcraft.
Thank you very much. So let's open up the Thaumcraft and see what we need to do. Ooh, shiny. I forgot how shiny this thing actually is.
It is quite shiny.
Okay, so notice that this has changed quite a bit. It's saying you need scribing tools and paper to get this research note, because now we don't have to randomly bumble around half the time to try and get our system running properly.
And at the same time, I am completely confused because I have not messed with Thaumcraft since 1.4.7. And I only mess around in that enough to realistically get to the portable hole.
Do you have any glass on you?
Is there any glass in here? No, there is not. So, nope.
Alright, let me go back to the base then. Alright, let's jump up here and open this thing up. And let's find some glass. If I was glass, where would I put it? Perfect. And that should get stuff glass bottles. Okay. So I'm going to actually do the crafting in here, just to save myself some time. And we're going to need some glass bottles. And we're going to get ourselves some ink sacks and some feathers. One set of scribing tools, and a set of scribing tools for Nick.
So guess what?
What?
We're down to 1,600, or we're down to 16,000 tiles.
Nice.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because of Fargo's reactor.
Seriously.
He just shut it off.
How many tile energies was that consuming?
About 5,000.
Oh, gosh. Well, using Opus tomorrow is going to be, you know, entertaining. Alright, so now to get a research note, for example, research expertise, I'm just going to click on it. Research note added to your inventory for research expertise. Cool.
What are you doing?
Alright, so all I did was I opened up with my scribing tools and some paper, right?
With your scribing tools and some paper?
Yep. Just open up your Thaumanomicon.
Okay.
And click on a research. Research.
I don't have paper. Open the... I don't like lag.
I don't either. Get some paper.
It is making me angry.
And while he's doing that, guys, I'm going to make myself something interesting. Which is, I'm going to make myself a pair of Thaumcraft tables.
Yeah, because I have no clue what this stuff does anymore.
So, the first thing to note, Nick, is that you don't need to,
I do see that there is one thing that is from from quite a while back in 125, and that is the research notes.
Right, so research notes now you can select, right?
Yes.
So it's not random anymore. And you still make the research table by taking two tables and right-clicking with some scribing tools. Right?
Yep.
And now, you just place the research note into the top, which I just did, and you're probably or you just did.
Yes, I did.
And you're probably wondering what the heck's going on here.
Kinda a little bit.
Well, we can't do it yet.
This is getting annoying now.
Because we need our good friend. Do you remember what our best friend was? The thing that let us gather aspects? If you guessed it was the thermometer.
Oh.
Remember the whole scanning mechanic for 1.4?
147, yeah.
Except he's made it significantly easier to get it now. It's literally 2 of any shard. I'll make it one for you. It's literally 2 of any shard, 2 gold, and some glass.
So now you don't have to research it.
Or, for that matter, you don't have to go hunting for... It used to be like 1 of almost every shard.
Yeah, I remember that.
You're like, no. Just no.
I remember it being a very great pain.
So I just got you a thermometer.
Thank you.
It's on the ground.
That is very, very good.
And just right-click to scan stuff. And you can get the aspects from it. Remember, guys, some stuff is not scannable.
You do not have all the knowledge required to understand this.
And you got kind of far away from the mic again.
When I scanned it, it said you do not have the knowledge required to understand this.
Yeah, pretty much. So you need to discover knowledge. And for anything you scan, you need to have at least one. You need to have a certain number of the aspects inherent in it. So, like, if I scan canola, I don't have the knowledge. If I scan a fence, which I believe requires the wood aspect, I don't have the knowledge. I will not have the knowledge for creeper, either.
And yes, I understand there's a creeper outside.
Darn it, lag. I can do that if... I can actually kill a creeper without backing away from it, but...
That's only if we aren't lagging.
Right. Now remember, guys, you can also scan water. Ooh, you have clue to a new research. I'm getting a bunch of research notes now. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be running around our entire base scanning everything.
Sounds like fun.
Exactly. Welcome to Thaumcraft. And we will be back once we're done. Oh, by the way, guys, lower left-hand corner of my screen, don't be surprised if you see just a big black box over there, because, well, people on the server are saying things that may or may not be entirely appropriate for stream on YouTube. So there may be a black box censoring the entire chat zone of my screen.
Which I will show him how to turn off for the next part of the episode.
Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. And we're back, guys. And so we're going to show you the basics of how to do this. All right. So I have this chart here, right? Right. And I need to go from, basically the way this works is that you can connect from one to the other. Oops, hold on. Let me turn off my chat. Multiplayer settings, chat, hidden. Awesome. So let's open this table back up if the lag goes away. So you notice that Ordo is connected to Metallum because Metallum is made up of Ordo. Now I can go back to Metallum like that, right? Then I can go from Metallum back to Ordo, all right? But notice Ordo doesn't connect to Magic, which is Pricantatio. But it does connect to the Potentia that Nick just put down, and we now have Magical Metallurgy, which will give us Thaumium.
And I already have mine, because we were trying to figure this out before we started recording.
Exactly. So we just right-click these.
As it turns out, it does not disappear when you use it.
Actually, it did for me.
Oh, then I'm not sure.
Okay, so now that we have Magical Metallurgy, we need to do something a little bit more entertaining now, which is we need to make ourselves a crucible. Nick, do you remember how to make a crucible?
Nope.
It's really easy. Let's get ourselves a bit of netherrack. Do I have my flint and steel on me?
Why would you need flint? Oh, yes, to light it.
To light it. So a crucible needs... Okay, Nick, can you make me a flint and steel?
I'm actually in the nether right now.
We already have netherrack over here.
Well, then I am stupid.
We have, a box of an amazing amount of netherrack. Oh, don't drop the bag. Come on, Minecraft. Because the reason we're starting Thaumcraft is that we want to get some better tools from T-Con. Alright, so let's just make ourselves a cauldron. There we go.
Oh, yes, and then you whack the cauldron with the iron-capped wooden wand.
Yes.
That is how you do it.
Exactly. Getting that flint and steel?
Yes.
Hold on, I'm having door troubles again. There we go. So, this is what happens when a server starts lagging, by the way.
Yeah, we tend to have issues with some of our players on here. And even though I am a tech god, I still can't do anything if I do not have the chance given to me. Which, right now, we are actually on a tight schedule for recording time. So I'm not able to fix it tonight.
Exactly. Probably after this episode, he's going to be installing Opus, and I'm going to be attacking the problem with Opus. Do you have the flint and steel?
Yes. Where are you?
In the Thaumcraft room.
I actually made 2.
And can you bring a couple buckets? Well, never mind. There's water right up back.
Yes, there is.
And this is going to be fun.
Not as much fun as...
Trying to get through the door?
No, not as much fun as our current TPS.
So I apologize, guys, for the block lag, but it's either you guys putting up with the block lag or I don't get an episode out on time.
Yeah, right now we're actually running at 7.6 ticks per second, which basically means that it's taking more than double the regular amount of time in order to do everything that Minecraft should be doing. In other words, our server is actually running at less than 50% efficiency.
Yep. Now, can you chuck me that flint and steel?
I already did. Or I picked it back up.
You picked it back up.
It is in the doorway.
Which doorway? There are 4.
In the north doorway.
I don't see it.
Oh, it's in the south doorway.
We're not using old school Minecraft directions.
Shush you. I am used to it.
All right, let's light this netherrack. Awesome. And let's drop our cauldron down. Now, all we should have to do is take our wand and whack the cauldron to turn it into a crucible. And as always, we have to fill it with some water. Not what I wanted. There we go. So now we need to make ourselves some thaumium. Let us look at the recipe for thaumium in our Thaumonomicon.
Well, I sit in the crucible and load it with all kinds of additional aspects.
So we need 4... Why are you loaded with additional aspects?
Because I can.
Please don't do that. I don't want to have to start showing them how to clean taint on the first episode of Thaumcraft.
But it's fun.
Oh yeah, that's another reason to leave the center area open.
Yeah, it can become an issue.
Okay, so we need to get ourselves iron. We should only need 1 piece. Let's just do 2. And then, let's see, do we have anything with Praecontio? Well, we actually do, but we don't know that we have it with Praecontio yet. Because I believe the shards have Praecontio on them. Yes, they each have 1.
Well, that's good.
So let me get some more earth shards. Can you clean that furnace for me? That crucible?
You don't actually need to clean it.
Oh, you don't now? Oh, right.
No.
It doesn't even take any V out of the wand either.
Nope.
Hallelujah. Alright, so let's get this done. And so I can show you guys why we're actually working with this stuff. Let's come over here. Let's check.
And I'm still just running around and trying to gather all kinds of aspects.
Alright, so we just put 8 Praecontio and a lot of other stuff in there. And we just chuck the 2 iron in. And any second now, that thaumium should be appearing in my inventory.
It would be instant if it weren't for the fact that our server is lagging to a ridiculous amount.
Found it in my bag.
Oh.
So now what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to run back over to our house and the workshop area and get some work done. Because this is what I've been wanting to do for a while, because this means we can actually start making our awesome tools.
I need to scan a piece of paper.
Construct. I need... Oh, you already made 2 manual for me.
Yes, I did.
You, sir, think ahead.
Yes, I do.
So we're going to melt down our manual. If my... Really? Do you know the smeltery becomes almost unusable when you're lagging?
Yes. Like, almost completely unusable simply because of how slow it is.
Yeah. So now what we're going to do is you can actually make parts this month Minecraft out of thaumium. And they have the same effect as paper. So I'm going to get 1 thaumium tool rod, 2 thaumium tool rods, 3 thaumium tool rods, and 4 thaumium tool rods. And because it's cross-mod, you don't actually have to melt all this stuff down. And then I'm going to get myself a sword blade pattern cast and put that in there. And Manulin, by the way, is 2, I think it's, what is it, 2 Ardite, 2 Cobalt is 1 Manulin, right?
I believe so.
Okay. And just remember, ore doubling counts while that happens. So if you put 2 and 2 of the ores in, right, you actually get 2 Manulin ingots out of it.
Yep.
So that means that we're making ourselves some awesome weapons. What else are we going to do with the weapons? Well, we're going to play the same trick we did last time with the wide guards.
I do not have all the knowledge required to scan you, Cass.
Nope, you probably don't have Humanus yet. And we're going to get ourselves 2 paper wide guards. And that's still smelting. So, what does thaumium do in Tinker's Construct Tools? Well, it actually it increases the amount of modifiers you can put on by 1. And unlike just putting 2 bits of paper on there, it actually stacks. So we can get up to, let's see, 3 plus 1 plus 1 is 5. So 5 modifiers on every tool. So Nick and I'll be right back once this Manulin takes a week and a month to melt down, and we'll be back in a little bit.
Yes.
And we're back. Alright, so let's get started with this. Oh, I forgot something again. Multiplayer settings. Chat hidden. Awesome. Okay, part builder. Not part builder, tool station. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make our new pickaxes. So we're going to take a cobalt pickaxe head, our paper bindings.
Which I was kind enough to go down in mine.
Yep. And some thaumium tool rods, which gives us a thaumic writable reinforced 2. We're using cobalt because it actually has a higher mining speed than manilium does. Alright? We're going to pull one out.
Don't be pulling them out.
I already pulled mine out. It's just Kassarian's pickaxe. Okay.
Well, then apparently I have your pickaxe now.
Interesting. And now, let's make the sword blade with the paper guard and the thaumium tool rod. If you'd like to name yours and pull yours out.
Now let me type these things' names.
Yeah, the name thing doesn't update for me.
Ah.
And we're going to do the same thing and make these chargeable, courtesy of... You want to chuck mine at me?
I just did.
Okay, because the pickaxe I have...
Doesn't say anything other than pickaxe, so throw it to me.
Nope, it says Kassarian's pickaxe.
Well, then just give me that one. I'll find a way of renaming it if I can pick it up.
Now we have some better tools, better mining speed, and better whatever that's called, chopping damage. Right. So we're going to turn these and add some chargeable features to them, and that will be fun. And that means that we can retire the weapons we've been using currently. And put them on the wall for storage's sake.
Because it also looks great.
There we go. So yes, I want to thank you guys for watching, even through this terrible lag. This has been Mr. Kassarian.
And this has been Tekra.
And I want to thank you guys, and yeah, tune in for the next episode. Remember to like, comment, and or subscribe to both my channel and Tekran's. As always, guys, happy mining.